Welcome to another video from the Healthy by Nature channel. Here you will find tips and information on how to stay strong and healthy both physically and mentally. For that, just sign up. It won't cost more than a few seconds only. Also activate bell and you will be notified whenever we release a video. Leave your like and share with more people, so everyone will have access to more knowledge. Hello. In today's video we are going to talk about an element that is part of our daily lives and that gives more flavor to food, but too much of it can be fatal to our health. The salt. A balanced and delicious meal should always have the right seasoning. And salt, when used masterfully, helps to give this ideal touch. However, did you know that there are several types of salt that we can use in the kitchen? There are basically 8 types of salt and each one can have different compositions, preparation processes, colors and textures. However, it is always worth highlighting that, whatever you choose, the ideal is never to consume it in excess, but rather in moderate doses. The 8 types of salt that we need to know are: sea salt. Sea salt is generally produced through natural methods of evaporating seawater. Seawater is collected in designated areas, usually in salt pans, where the water can evaporate naturally under the influence of the sun and wind. As the water evaporates, salt crystals begin to form, which are subsequently harvested and processed. Sea salt contains a variety of minerals that are naturally found in seawater, such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium. These minerals can give sea salt a distinct color and flavor compared to refined table salt. Sea salt can have a coarser texture than refined table salt. Its color can vary from pure white to grayer tones, depending on the minerals present. Sea salt may contain beneficial minerals such as magnesium, which plays an important role in several body functions. Himalayan pink salt. Himalayan pink salt is extracted from prehistoric salt deposits in the Himalayan mountains, specifically in regions of Pakistan. The characteristic pink color of the salt is attributed to the presence of minerals, such as iron, which are naturally present in the salt layers. In addition to sodium chloride, Himalayan pink salt contains traces of minerals such as magnesium, calcium, potassium, and iron. The presence of these minerals gives salt its distinct color and flavor. Pink Himalayan salt varies in shades of pink, due to the diversity of minerals present. The color can vary from light pink to dark pink. The texture of the salt may be grainier than that of regular table salt. Proponents of Himalayan pink salt claim that it contains a variety of essential minerals that may offer health benefits. Some argue that pink Himalayan salt is a purer source of salt as it is less processed than conventional table salt. Salt flour. Fleur de sel is collected manually from the surface of the salt pans before the salt reaches the bottom of the evaporation tank. It is generally harvested during the summer months, when weather conditions favor the formation of crystals on the water surface. Fleur de sel is mainly composed of sodium chloride crystals, but may also contain small amounts of minerals such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium. The presence of these minerals contributes to the characteristic flavor of fleur de sel. Black salt. Black salt originates from the Indian subcontinent, especially the Himalayan regions, Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. It is produced through the slow evaporation of saline and clayey waters, generally with the addition of herbs and seasonings, which gives the salt its unique characteristics. Black salt varies in color from pink to dark brown, but when ground, it becomes more similar to black. It has a strong aroma, often described as sulfurous due to the presence of sulfur compounds. The presence of hydrogen sulfides and hydrogen disulfides gives the salt its characteristic eggy aroma. Black salt is considered a healthier alternative to regular salt as it contains a variety of minerals and is less processed. However, it is important to consume it in moderation, like any other type of salt. There are different varieties of black salt produced in various regions, and the specific composition can vary, resulting in subtle differences in flavor and color. In traditional Ayurvedic medicine, Black salt is sometimes used to treat digestive conditions and as a mineral supplement. Maldon salt. Maldon salt is a type of British sea salt that is produced in Maldon, a town located in the county of Essex, England. Maldon salt is harvested from seawater in the Blackwater River estuary. Production involves the natural evaporation of seawater in large tanks, resulting in the formation of salt crystals. Maldon salt is known for its flaky texture and delicate flakes. The crystals are flat and thin, forming flakes that crumble easily when crushed between your fingers. It has a pure and smooth flavor, without the bitterness associated with some processed salts. Although Maldon salt is the most well-known variety, there are different types of Maldon salt, such as smoked Maldon salt, which is naturally smoked to add a subtle flavor. Maldon salt is prized not only for its quality, but also for its tradition and careful attention to detail during the production process. When using it in cooking, many people enjoy the unique sensory experience provided by the distinctive texture and flavor of this British sea salt. Light salt. Light salt does not refer to a specific type of salt, but is generally used to describe products that are blends of salt with other ingredients to reduce sodium content compared to conventional table salt. Generally, light salts contain less sodium chloride than traditional table salt. This can be achieved by replacing some of the sodium chloride with other compounds such as potassium or magnesium. The main objective of creating light salts is to offer an alternative for those who wish to reduce their sodium intake, as excessive sodium consumption is associated with health problems, such as high blood pressure. Potassium and magnesium are often used as substitutes for sodium in light salts. These minerals are considered healthier in terms of cardiovascular health. Although light salt products can be an option for reducing sodium intake, it is important to consume them in moderation. Some people, such as those with specific medical conditions, may need to avoid or limit their consumption of certain salt substitutes. Coarse salt. Coarse salt is a type of unrefined salt that has larger crystals compared to regular table salt. Rock salt is mainly composed of sodium chloride, but may contain small amounts of other minerals, depending on the source. Coarse salt is often used to season meat before cooking, forming an outer crust that helps retain moisture and enhance flavor. It can also be used in brine recipes to preserve and flavor foods. It is common to sprinkle coarse salt on grilled meats, especially at barbecues. This method is known as sealing the meat, providing a flavorful layer on the outside. Historically, rock salt was used as a food preservation method because it helps extract moisture from food, inhibiting the growth of bacteria. There are different varieties of rock salt, often related to their origin. Refined salt. Refined salt, often simply called table salt, is a common form of salt consumed throughout the world. Refined salt goes through a refinement process that involves extracting additional impurities and minerals. The process removes traces of minerals that may be present in raw salt, leaving mainly sodium chloride. Refined salt is mainly composed of sodium chloride, with minimal amounts of other minerals. Because it is refined, it generally has a white appearance and a fine, uniform texture. In some places, refined salt is iodized, meaning it is enriched with iodine to prevent nutritional deficiencies. This final stage has been carried out since 1953 and its objective is to help the body not become deficient in iodine, as this can trigger diseases such as goiter and other illnesses. Refined salt is used extensively in cooking to season foods during cooking or at the table. It dissolves easily and is a common choice for home use due to its availability and affordability. People with specific medical conditions, such as high blood pressure, can receive personalized recommendations about salt intake from their healthcare professionals. While refined salt is a common part of the diet, it is important to balance its consumption with a generally healthy and varied diet. Don't forget to take a look at our materials in the video description. There are always additional tips that help us in our healthy lifestyle routine. It is always advisable to consult healthcare professionals or nutritionists for specific guidance on salt consumption, especially if there are health concerns. And then? Did you like this content? Was it relevant? Added more value and knowledge? Post here in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications. Share with friends and relatives so that more people have access to this content. Leave your like, so YouTube understands that this information is relevant and makes it reach more people, so that everyone enjoys more health. Live a full life, face your challenges with faith, eat right, move with joy and walk hand in hand with happiness. Until the next video.